those traits. The base damage, 30 to 40. Would make it a 3 to 4 shot kill, but if you equip stopping power, you could bring that down to a 2 to 3 shot kill. So it was a 2 to 3 shot kill rifle with no fire rate cap and 0 recoil. And it was unlocked at max rank level 65. It was worth the grind. Definitely one of the most underrated rifles that Treyarch has ever put in a Call of Duty game. Seriously, nobody remembers this thing for some reason, but we're talking about it today. At number 2, the M8A7 in Black Ops 3. The fan favorite 4-round burst rifle. One of the most popular guns in the entire game because of that time to kill both up close and at long range, assuming you could stay on target. Now, it was the obvious remake of the fan favorite M8A1 from Black Ops 2, but compared to the counterpart, this one, it fired a little slower, but in return for the slower fire, it had even less recoil. It was absurd at long ranges. You could still one-burst targets from across the map as long as you aimed high. Now, it was a bit more of a grind to unlock than its older brother, but it was 100% worth the time and effort. It's always a nice feeling when the final gun in the progression system is also one of the best guns in COD history. But since we're talking about God tier assault rifles that require you to hit max level, it would be fitting for number 1, the best final level gun. I'm going to say the AN-94 in Black Ops 2. It's one of the most iconic rifles in Call of Duty history. I mean, it was seen by many as the best gun in the entire game because of that insane time to kill, because of that extremely low recoil. It made it one of the easiest guns to use in addition to one of the fastest killing. Plus, those iron sights were clean. Had one of the smoothest reload animations ever put in a first-person shooter. So the gun was perfect. Hats off, Treyarch. It was perfect. Like I said a minute ago, the Black Ops 2 AN-94 couldn't be used by just anyone because in order to equip it in your class, you had to grind all the way to max rank, level 55. And that also led to some awkward moments of self-reflection because once you hit level 55, you probably wanted to hit the prestige button. But if you did, you wouldn't be able to use the AN-94 anymore. And then again, you could always just use your permanent unlock token on it and then breeze through the early levels of your next prestige by shredding through everybody. The gun slapped. If you ask me, it's the best example of a final unlock gun in COD history. Let me know one that did not make the list that was deserving, and I'll see you guys soon. Ever since we relaunched the channel, the number 1 question, the number 1 ask has been, will you bring back the ranking series? Will you reboot the ranking series? And I've told you over and over, yes, we will. Well, today, my friends, is the day that it comes back. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos, and welcome to the ranking series. Now, burst weapons are an essential part of Call of Duty. Every Call of Duty game and every new Call of Duty multiplayer typically gives 2 to 3 new ones. But just how many burst weapons are there in COD? And which ones are the best of the best? Well, you don't have to wonder anymore. We're bringing back the massive ranking videos, and we're going to take a trip from COD 4 all the way through Modern Warfare 3 2023 and rank every single burst gun from worst to best. Primary, secondaries, it does not matter as long as it was in multiplayer and it was a burst gun by default. It's eligible for this list. So you let me know what ranking you want to see next. Before we move on, guys, we're giving away a PS5 at 2.8 million subs. That's right. Somebody on this channel that watches these videos is going to win a PS5.